Charlotte's deepest, darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in anonymously, text us. Put the word hits along with your confession and send it to 96893.
So this first confession is a little adult, but not crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to give you a little warning.
Sure.
I recently started playing pickleball, and I think I'm way too into it. But it's not the game itself. It's the grunts and moans everyone makes during the matches. I don't know what it is, but every time someone lets out one of those dramatic mid-swing grunts, I feel my face get flushed. And when someone dives for a shot and lets out a groan, forget it, I'm done for.
Oh.
I'm trying to play it cool, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm there for the workout or for something else.
Well, that is something. I guess you discovered a new tidbit about yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, I get it. I mean, I've played pickleball before, and I wouldn't describe my grunts as something that someone would be like, hey, but you never know.
I mean, listen, there's something for everyone. As long as you're not acting, as long as you're not acting on them or just, have fun, but just, watch yourself.
Exactly. And maybe now if I don't know if you're single or with someone, add that to the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious, what's an odd thing that turns you on?
Man, you opened the door wide with this. You opened a can of worms is what you did, because this can go far and wide.
Text hits in your message to 96893. Here's another Queen City confession. I love my husband, but I cannot stand that he can never choose where to eat. Every single time I ask, it's the same. I don't know. What do you want? Or I'm good with whatever. Like, no, just choose something. Give me one suggestion. The other day, I drove around for 20 minutes waiting for him to decide, and we ended up just going home. At this point, I don't even care if he picks a gas station hot dog. Just pick a place.
Oh, man, I feel for you, because that is hugely frustrating. But I also find myself in the same boat as your husband.
Mm.
And I think a lot of it has to do with like who you are as a person and like your childhood past or whatever. Some people are truly uncomfortable making a decision. They're uncomfortable and they cannot. And they really do not care. Like, just to give you an example. So my fiance and he's usually the one that picks, and he always asks for input. But I truly don't care, because I don't like food as much as this man likes food. Like, he has these cravings for things, and he really wants chips and salsa, and nothing I could suggest. I don't want whatever it is as much as he wants chips and salsa. So, go ahead. I don't care that much.
And I think because I sort of the reverse with my husband, he is always the I don't care what we eat. And so I always give him options. I'll say,
Yes.
Here are 3 things, just because I know that I would feel resentful. And even though I know he truly doesn't care, but I want him to feel like he's picked. So I'll say, here are 3 places and you pick one of them and then we'll go. And there are 3 places that I would really want to go to.
Yes, give options, because like there's just what's it called? Like, you're paralyzed by all the options. Maybe if you start little by offering him 3 suggestions.
If you have a spouse that's like that they never want to pick, how do you all work through that? Call us up 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961, or text hits and your message to 96893.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I went on this date with a guy who at first seemed great. We were sitting outside at Wooden Robot, and a bee started flying around. This man straight up screamed like a little girl and jumped out of his seat like the bee was coming for his life. People were staring. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was high-pitched enough to make dogs howl.
Oh, boy.
I know it's petty, but I got the ick. He's been texting me about a second date, and I know he's going to message you all about me for blown off. We actually joked about it on the date.
Oh.
So I'm just using this as a chance to say, you're a sweet guy, but the bee scream, I'm sorry, but I can't unhear it. No hard feelings.
All right. Well, everyone's got a different breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, people have fears, but if that's your, what is it, deal breaker?
Right.
Nothing he can do. He'll find somebody that doesn't mind that he screams for bees.
I'm curious though, because that would be me. Like, for you, the confessor, you would have the ick with me because I've never been stung before. And so in my head, it's been built up as this really, really scary thing.
Yeah.
So what is something most people are scared of, but it doesn't bother you at all? So what's something most people are scared of, but doesn't bother you at all? Call us up 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS along with your message and send it to 96893.
It's Bed Kim with Sabrina.